Gaffer, a tough game today against Chester FC, finishing a 1-1 draw. Your thoughts on that game?
I think it was, again, another weird game with the stoppages, and we're in, we're out, we're playing, we're not playing. Brought on needlessly, I think. I don't think it needed to be like that today. It was a real game where you could tell there was some rivalry between the clubs and the teams because of certain things, but I think in terms of the football, scrappy game. We knew they'd have a game plan, and they would wait for a mistake from us to try and score. I felt that was the only way they would score. Unfortunately, we concede a mistake and we get punished from it. But overall, that'll end up being a really good point for us, a big point in the bigger picture. We're still top of the league. We've been on an unbelievable run, and I think when you're in a game like that where there's so many different things that you can't control, it's tough for the players to stay focused, and I'm really proud of them today for keeping that mentality, staying focused, staying on point. We've had chances to win the game. And you have to give credit to Chester as well. They put up a good fight, a good show. You could tell how much it meant to them at the end that they got a point, so fair play to them. Callum's done really well with them.
And obviously, both sides had real spells of possession. It was quite an evenly contested game, really. Was a draw a fair result, in your opinion?
I think so, yeah. I think it's they had spells where they put us under pressure. Us the same to them. I think we have had a couple of real clear chances that on other days we do finish. And like I say, it's took an error for us to concede a goal and them to get a point, so that makes it frustrating. But I think on the balance of play, I think both managers will look at it and say a draw was a fair point. They've got some good young players there, which is sometimes when you've got that mentality in a group like we're showing, it's tough to break. So it was a real clash today. But for me and my team, we're proud of that point, because it's when you got a lot of things starting, going against you. The ref's under a lot of pressure, and then you get stupid things from supporters throwing things on the pitch. Nilo's getting hit by coins and left, right, and centre. It's tough to stay focused on what actually matters. But credit to our boys, they did that.
Obviously, the Chester equaliser came from a bit of a slip or a push from on the back of Alex Whitmore. What was your interpretation of that? Because it did look like he'd slipped, but it also looked like it was a bit of a push as well from Kurt, potentially.
Yeah, I need to see it again. I don't think it was a foul. I think on another day, which clears that. But at the same time, I ask which to take risks in our build-up. So it's about decision making. He's not going to get them all right through the season. He's been brilliant for me so far. These things will happen. We move on. He's our skipper. He's our leader. I know he'll bounce back like he did after the mistake. But yeah, it was. I enjoyed the game.
Obviously, on a more positive note, we had a fantastic opening goal from Conor Barrett as well. He scored in the game against Banbury a few weeks ago, and he's really showing his contributions not only at the back but also going forward. It was a stunning goal.
Yeah, it was, and it was. We know Conor's got that in his locker. We keep pushing him to get forward and to create goals or score goals, because he's when he's on it and when he's proactive, he's a really effective player, and he can play as high as he wants. But for us, it's a team. We're coming to the end of January now. It's been an unbelievable run for us. We're going to have a couple of days now where we shut down a little bit, refresh. Every game we play for the opposition becomes their top game. Everybody wants to beat us for different reasons. You listen to all coaches, managers, interviews against us, and I can guarantee you this one will be the same. They've got all the resources and they've got these great players and blah, blah, blah. That comes with a pressure. Everybody expects you to win every week, which at times is impossible. So these boys carry a different burden, they carry a different load. We'll hear that for the rest of the season, and we just got to stay on our journey. We've got to stay focused. Whatever comes at us, we'll deal with, and we move on to the next one.
Something else well, it's nice for I'm sure all fans and players and everyone at the club to see was return for Tom Walker and Harry Davis in the squad as well.
Yeah, them two boys have worked unbelievably hard. Harry's been he's been a little bit unfortunate not to get into the squad, just because of the back three have been brilliant, and then Kyle's come back from fitness that gives us a little bit more aggression and a little bit more physicality. I felt today it could have been a game where we was going to use Harry in terms of our build-up, and there's a few points that we nearly did that, but with walks it was great to get him on the pitch. We've been over cautious with him because of what happened last time, so which took a little bit longer. But you see, as soon as he comes onto the pitch, he's one of these players that he lights things up, and you always get a feeling something's going to happen. So for me, he's going to be a huge player with us moving forward.
We've got a full week now as well. We prepare for the game against Curzon Ashton at home, and a chance to really build on today's point again and really push on. Yeah,
that's the focus. Like I've said continuously over this month, win, lose or draw. We're not too high, we're not too light. On to the next one. We've got a points total that we keep hitting, and we set new ones, and then we try and hit that again. So it's we move forward quickly. We'll rest for the next couple of days. I'm going to go and see my kids, and then we get back to business.